Hello everybody, sorry for the late start. This video is to give you an update on what is happening with the Kickstarter project. I'm pretty excited to give these updates because we've come a long way. This Kickstarter project was launched about a month ago, and within the first 5 days we had reached our goal, which is about 2.5 million yen, and now we are oh crap, hold on. My other computer is on. All right. Oh boy, Macintosh, it's hard. So I want to give you an update, and I have opened up the SHAKUDAMA, which is the next level of the next event. So basically, after we reached our goal, we started to talk about a second event, which is where we'll be able to launch off those SHAKUDAMA, those massive number 10 sized fireworks shells. And we decided to do this in Yamanashi, which is right on the base of Mount Fuji. This is a beautiful place where I think that allows us to shoot up these number 10 fireworks, because we couldn't do that in Nagano. We really wanted to, but it was too close to the city center in order to do that. So we had to make a second event, which is going to be on November 28th, probably around 6:30 p.m., because the sun goes down a lot sooner than it does in the summertime. And it's going to be cold, but it's going to be so worth it. Right now, I believe we have 2 people who have purchased SHAKUDAMA. We have 9 days left in order to get enough to start this. We're going to do it no matter what, but I'll probably buy 1, so that makes about 3. And if we have anything left over from the Nagano Kickstarter, we might roll that over and get a star mine for this as well. So there should be something to live stream in Yamanashi, but it's up to you. This is something that's really up to the community, and if you want to buy a SHAKUDAMA, I really encourage you and appreciate it, because this stretch goal is dependent on people backing that and buying them. Last year we had 10 people, and I want to show you some of the video before I show you the Kickstarter where we are right now. Let's see here. So here is the video from last year's SHAKUDAMA. Godzilla coming from the Pacific. Who was that from? That was from Nicholas. Mahalo. So Thank you, Nicholas. People. We had 10 people buy these. You could see we printed this out on a special paper here to give thanks. So in Japan, it's customary to give a message with your purchase. There's a reason why you're buying it, whether somebody retired or somebody it was born, or something special happened in your life, or you just want to shoot a fireworks. You have a message to the world. You ready? 10 people bought them, and we shot them off. These are pro level fireworks. Okay, watch this. This isn't Brendan's. First, they do a little firecrackers to announce it's coming. Now, there it is. It's just massive. It's really massive. Wonderful. And we live stream this. We're going to be doing it again. We're going to live stream the event so you can see your SHAKUDAMA live being launched. I'm also going to be live streaming the main event on November 3rd, which is less than 2 weeks away, which is crazy. We're going to be launching this on the base of the river, the Chikawa River in Nagano Prefecture, where there were flooding. Here is the star mine that we purchased as a community. Check it out. Ah, smiley face! That was massive. Did you see the smiley, Shakudama? I'm like in shock. You could buy that. That's the star mine. So that's a 300,000 yen, and one Shakudama, one number 10 size fireworks shell is 100,000 yen, or like about $930 or something. This is right now on the Kickstarter that you can buy, and it's pretty big. Here, let me take you to the Kickstarter right now. You can see we have right now 3.862 million yen, which is amazing. We have 375 backers. My goal is to get 1,000. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but I'm gonna keep pushing ahead. Whether they're giving $1 or you're giving $15 for a postcard. This is the Asakusa postcard. I have one from the event. Oh, here it is. This is last year's postcard for the fireworks event. Hold on a second. And yeah, I will send this to you from Nagano. This is last year's. I got this year's event poster. Let me introduce this to you right now. Just do it. Okay, here it is. This is this year's fireworks poster. Boom. Right there. The event poster for 2021. You can see there are monkeys involved. Those are the monkeys of Jigokudani in Nagano that like to hang out in the hot spring. You know those? The snow monkeys. We also might have put some ducks, basically, because they're cute. And look, if you want toys to play with in the onsen, come on, everybody wants that. So we put that in there. That's Matsumoto Castle, which is a symbol of Nagano. It's a beautiful castle. And the mountains around it, I like to think of that as Hakuba, another area of Nagano. So we've basically taken all the really famous things from Nagano Prefecture and put them in here, as well as the fireworks. And if you look very closely in the design, you might just see... I can pull it here. You might just see Leo, Kanai, and myself in the design. It's not small. It's a little bit small, but I want it to be something like an Easter egg. You can find us in the crowd. That's Leo. That's our son. He was born in March, and yeah, we're all here with you. And the people in the design represent all of you, which is kind of cool because I know you can't come to Japan right now. This is a way where we can all be connected with fireworks at an event on November 3rd. There isn't a lot of time to back it, but we do have packages that we will send you from here, as well as a documentary and the postcard, which I will send from Nagano at the event. So if you back this event, please do it within the next 9 days, because that's when the event ends. We're getting close to the end of it. I'd like to have 1,000 people. Even if you could donate like $1 to this makes it your event too. And I want you to feel a connection on that fireworks day that you contributed to the amount of fireworks. The more money we get, the more money we use for fireworks. And up until almost the day of the event, the day before, we have the ability to buy them because Aoki-san, who is the manufacturer in Nagano, has already made them. Now, we picked Nagano as the event for this, location for this, because they had really bad flooding in 2019 in October after Hagibis stalled over there. The typhoon was right on top of Nagano, and it just kept pouring down rain. It flooded the Chikuma River. Lots of houses and people's lives were changed forever, just like in every natural disaster. But what made this worse was the pandemic hit just a few months later, and it made everything so much harder for the residents there. And when the Japan Fireworks Association pitched that we could have the event there in Nagano, I thought this would be really great for our community to chip in the money to hold it there. And there's a fireworks manufacturer, Aoki-san, who hasn't had a lot of work over the last year. So I'm really glad that we can purchase some of the fireworks that he has and launch those up. Now, because it's in Nagano City, it's just, I don't know, like 10 kilometers away from this city center. It was like a 20-minute drive, but there's some city traffic in there. We can't do the massive number. I think it was about this big. The number 10 size fireworks shells. We can only do number 5, which you can also buy as an add-on on the Kickstarter. You can buy an empty number 5 fireworks shell, which is pretty cool. You have to add that as an add-on after you purchase your original reward for this to back it. So we picked the Nagano for a reason. And in the documentary, I interviewed some of the people that went through the flooding, how their lives were changed. Apples are very famous in this area of Nagano, and there's an apple farmer who lost a good deal of her apple trees. She's replanted them, but it's going to take decades before she can get back to the same yield. And also a baker who bakes bread for school lunches. We talked with her and how she's been overcoming this and rebuilding her business. And I know that these communities are very close, so I'm really happy to play just a small part in, I don't know, bringing a little bit of happiness to their community with our community, which is the Only in Japan community, which is global. And we did this last year for the same good reasons. And I'm just really proud that we could do this as a community together. It's just super amazing. I'm going to show you now the Kickstarter page here. This is it. And I'm hoping by the end of this, maybe we have 400 backers. That's my goal for doing this live stream. And I might do another one next week too, just to keep pushing it. We explain the story of this, but I want to show you the rewards that we have here. So we're going to back this project here. I just clicked back it. Ooh. Really? Should I buy something? I guess I could. Couldn't I? I could buy something. So here are the rewards. You can reward without a pledge, and if you do this, you can type in anything that you want, including 1 million yen, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do that. You could pledge for a postcard, and I will ask you for your address also in the survey. After this is finished, I will ask you for addresses and information, your name for the credits, pretty much as soon as this project ends on November 1st. You could pledge for 2,500 yen. You could pledge for the movie download, which is the documentary that I'll put together. I'm actually already have it like 50% done because I just now have to film the fireworks, which is going to be on November 3rd to put this together. Let's see here. If we move up, we have the 4K movie and the postcard. This is I think this is the second most popular one. Poster, movie, postcard set. Now the poster comes in a canister, so we put that. It's a big A1 size poster, which is pretty massive for your wall. We roll it up and put it into a canister, and we'll send that to you. And if you want, you can purchase more than one for a reduced price. And I believe we threw in the 2020 posters. We have a limited amount of them, so we could even put in last year's poster into the same canister. There's no extra shipping for that, so I think that that's kind of a cool thing to have add-ons. Kickstarter changed it. Last year, they didn't have add-ons. This year, they do have add-ons. Hey, Ado, go John. Let's make another big fireworks party. Thank you, Ado. It's nice to see you here. And thank you so much for joining. I remember, Ado, last year. We didn't get your name in the credits, Ado, but I did in the second version. And I'm going to be releasing this, a short version of last year's documentary for the Only in Japan main channel within the next 5 to 7 days before the campaign ends to try to build up some momentum for the last 72 hours. And I will put at the end of that credit roll, and Ado, your name will be in there. So it's nice to see you here today. Thanks a lot. So the posters come in a canister, and we can put as many posters as you want into that and send it at the same price. So I like that. The solo pack is the most popular. It's 7,500 yen. You get like last year's. Hold on a second, get it right here. So I have one of the fans from last year. This is the fireworks design. On the other side, we have the event logo with a picture of the fireworks from Omagari with the date and everything. It's one of these fans that you get it whenever you go to a Japanese festival. You'll get one of these sometimes for free. We made our own. And we also have event towels, which you can use anywhere you want. We use ours in the bathroom. And we also have masks, which we printed up because of this sign of the times. If you ever do come to Japan, you can also wear the mask. This is a culture where we do wear them. You don't have to wear them at home. But we made these up because I thought this was kind of a neat reward and different from what we did last year Last year we had a blue sheet, which created some problems because it was too heavy than the one that we wanted to send, and so the shipping costs went up, and we blew out our budget, even though it was by sea mail, which also was another problem. But we have airmail this year, so the rewards will be coming out a lot faster. So this is the most popular package. If you buy this, hold on a second. Let me get through all these really quickly. There's a couple pack. You just get a little bit more. You get some more masks in there, and more Uchiwa fans. There's a family pack and a deluxe pack, and we have the SHAKUDAMA tier is in here now. Do you see that? So this is where you get back. This is 100,000 yen. This is a SHAKUDAMA Super Fi Bang. So if you want to buy a little bit extra, we can have a SHAKUDAMA plus some number 5s going. So it's kind of a little fireworks performance that you get. The SHAKUDAMA Star Mine, which is 30 shells that are launched. I mean, these are pro-level fireworks. This isn't like your Roman candles. These are made for fireworks events, professional ones. And they're quite pricey. This is actually cheap for this, if you can believe it. We're not marking this up. This is what it costs. Maybe a little bit, but this is basically the price. You're getting pretty good value for this. And then for 500,000 yen, which is $500,000, we have the SHAKUDAMA Star Mine 60, which is a star mine that is just massive. It is so much fun. This one's going to be fun. We have the normal star mine for 300,000, and then for 500,000 we have a mega star mine, which is double the size, and I believe it has two SHAKUDAMA instead of just one. So it's something that you're never going to forget. Although it is 500,000 yen, which is like $5,000. That's still pretty cheap for professional grade fireworks, and then having a place to launch them. I will film this. All right, I'll tell you this, okay? If you do purchase one of these SHAKUDAMA, I will take a little mini video for you, and it'll be in 8K, and I will try my best to get a good spot to film it being launched in 8K and upload this to Vimeo so you can download it in 8K. So this is like the best quality you could possibly get. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with me filming it. Cross my fingers. But I got an 8K camera here, so I'm going to film it in 8K and see if I can get it from different angles. Take pictures of it. You can send in also decals and notes that we will glue or tape onto your sticker, to your SHAKUDAMA, so it'll explode in the air with your message. That's very meaningful. And things that we do in life, you could pay $1,000 for a smartphone, and it's something that's very useful. But to explode something beautiful into the sky, it has value to a lot of people. And sharing a moment together with all the other people that are going to be watching live, as well as in the documentary, as well as the 8K video that I'll give you as something you can keep, and you'll get a certificate from the Japan Fireworks Association, a launch certificate. I think that's a really meaningful gift, and I'm going to buy a SHAKUDAMA for Leo, who was born, and have a message in the live stream. You'll be able to see it, and in the documentary, but I think it's something that's really useful. Something that you might want to consider to contribute to. Now, if I pick the most popular package here, I just want to show you because I've had some questions here. I'm gonna pledge bonus support. I'm not gonna pledge 1 million yen. So there's some shipping is already in it. So the box is $15 to be shipped here. So I'm gonna give this pledge, and then it takes me to an add-on. This is where you can add on a SHAKUDAMA if you've already purchased some items here. So you can get an extra event poster. You can get an extra fan. There's 0 extra shipping because we just put it right into the box. You can get extra towels, extra masks, and then here you can buy the SHAKUDAMA as an add-on. So we can keep your original package and add on your SHAKUDAMA. So I'm going to add on a SHAKUDAMA. I'm going to add on 2 SHAKUDAMAs. And then you can see at the bottom here, it's pretty, okay, I got to log in here. But you'll see at the bottom that it does tell you that it'll confirm your order. And then after you order it, you're not charged until the event ends. So the event this campaign won't end until, I believe, November 1st. So we still have 9 more days before it ends. And then you're charged. So you have some time to think about it too. If you want to back out, that's okay, but please don't. Please don't. Yeah, there you go. There's the event poster. I hope that this answers some of your question. We do have a live chat here. Nathan Vela's here. Hey Nathan, actually I just sent you a message on Patreon about your address. So I have your postcard right here. Actually it's right at the front door. Nathan, yeah. So respond to me because I want to put that postcard out like right away. Just your address seems like super long for a UK address, so just want to confirm that. Looking forward to the event postcard. I did not see an option to put the delivery address. So the event postcard, if the event postcard is an add-on, you don't have to give a delivery address because it will be. I will ask you your delivery address in the survey, and also if you're getting a package and you've added on an event postcard, you will get. Hold on a second. Let me think. I will have your address from the package. I think there was a thing was we didn't want to add on. The postcard is a digital reward, so I'm gonna have to get your address through the survey. All right. So if you just get the postcard, Nathan, in the survey after the event ends, the campaign ends on November 1st, I'm going to ask for your address. So you have about 24 hours to send me your address so I can get that on the label and take it with me to Nagano to send it from there. So yeah, that's why we did it, because if I ask for your address, then we have to charge shipping, and we didn't want to charge shipping, which means you'd be charged like $15. The way that it worked out, it was just easier this way. I'm glad that you asked about that. I'll put that in the FAQ. Thanks for that question. The Kickstarter email address is onlyinjapandvd@gmail.com. I'm not the administrator of this. This is the Japan Fireworks Association. So don't send messages to this Kickstarter. It's gonna go to somebody who's not really monitoring it. Please send me the messages, and every update it says onlyinjapandvd@gmail.com. That's the administrative email address. It's faster. It's a better interface than what Kickstarter has. It just takes a long time to respond through there. I'm not the administrator. I'm a collaborator to this, so I'm allowed to answer you. But I want the money going to them because they're the ones buying the fireworks. So they're gonna get it and they're gonna buy it, and it just makes it easier. All right, wow. So we got we just passed. Whoa, hey, that's kind of like news here. Hold on. We just passed. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is a video. So we just passed 4 million yen. Why isn't it there? Hey, this is super cool. Boom. We just passed 4 million yen. That's crazy. Hold on. Right there. Whoa. So it's like $40,000. That's so cool. And we're 19 backers away. Oh, we just got some more. The numbers went up. Whoa. And we have 382 backers. That's awesome. Even if you back $1, it just goes up by $1, and it's pretty cool. All right. And then we add on more backers. Again, like I want to get as close as we can to 1,000 backers, even if it's $1. I don't care. And I'm gonna find a way to put everybody's name in the documentary. So if you back with $1, you'll still be in. You'll have your credit in the documentary, and I'll find a way to thank you on Only in Japan Go. If you don't purchase the documentary, you'll still get your name and credits having to do with this project. I'm just so thankful for everybody. Even if you have $1, I think that's a very important thing to back this and be a part of it. So please consider that, and your name I will ask for your name for the credits, which will be limited to like 12 characters or something, 12 to 15 characters. You'll be able to give your name and have it in the credits, which is really that's really what I want to do with this. I just want to get more people involved with this project. It's just so much more fun when we all do this together, and we have not as many people as last year, but it doesn't really matter because now it's just about how many more fireworks can we buy. All right. And if you buy the SHAKUDAMA, you're going to see yours launched on the 28th of November. And this project, the main fireworks is on November 3rd. which is just like less than 2 weeks away, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so if you have any questions about how do you buy it, send me a message at here's the event email address. Send me a message to Gmail, and I will respond to you like right away. Here's the Kickstarter quick link right there. And if I just turn off everything, I think it should be black right there. There's the Kickstarter quick link. You can add this in. It's also a link in the description of this video on YouTube, and you can go and support because this is coming up faster. It's crazy how soon this is going to happen. I'm kind of in shock here. Hey, Yesh Ray, welcome, a new traveler, and Zunun, welcome. Thank you so much. You have unlocked some pretty cool emoji here. Let's see here. Yeah, Kanai and Leo are going to be going with me to the fireworks event, and in the next, I believe next week, I'm going to do one more, like when we have 72 hours to go, another live stream to try to get some momentum to build up for the last 72 hours. I'm going to show you some maps on where we're going to be launching and give you some of the details, show you what the Shakudamas look like and all this other stuff. We'll have the postcards here so you can take a look and see what the postcards are before you buy one. They pretty much look like all the other postcards that I send out to the backers. I'll have a special stamp for it on the back and some information about it. It's just a little token from the event, from Nagano, that I think is going to be pretty sweet, just to be able to send to everybody. Yeah, if you have any questions about this, leave them in the comments on this YouTube video or send it to me at onlyinjapandvd@gmail.com is the event email to get in touch with me, and I'll be able to... I'm going through this here. I don't have time to do a Discord live chat, which is, I was hoping maybe I would, but I got to start editing the other video. Wow. Okay. So 382 backers. That's very cool. 381. Somebody left. Yeah, the opposite reaction. All right, that's cool. All right, we got there. All right. 4,077,000 yen. That's awesome. So we're going to be able to shoot up a lot of fireworks. Everybody. Brandani is in the house supporting. Thanks a lot. As I have you on the YouTube chat here. Yeah, if we can get... Last year we had 10 people back to Shakudama. If we can get just a few more, I think that would make the Yamanashi maker pretty happy. But we have 3 right now, that's not nothing. That's something pretty cool. And we'll probably buy a star mine, roll over some of the money from Nagano into the star mine, so we have something big. But it would be a lot cooler if we can get some more support. If you want to go 3Zs into a Shakudama, I've discussed this with the Japan Fireworks Association. If you can't give 100,000 yen, you can break it into 35,000 yen. And if you can find 2 other people to back with you, you can back at this tier. I'll be opening this up this weekend, and you can pay through Kickstarter. So we'll get this money and we'll collect it. All 3 of you will be able to have some sort of message on the Shakudama, and you'll have a coalition Shakudama. So I realize, like, I don't want to make it more complicated. I don't want to have 10 people and 20 people and 50 people buy one. It just gets too complicated. I think 3 is enough, and there's not as much space and real estate on a Shakudama as maybe we think. But I don't want to have to shout out like 10 names into one Shakudama. I think if we can get 3 people to go into one, I think that's pretty cool too. I think we have one coalition already. But on Discord, discord.gg/onlyinjapan, we have a fireworks community, and you can find people in there that are willing to come together to create a coalition. And in the last 3 days of this event, I'll do another live stream, and then we'll see if we can maybe match some people up. But I want to get as many people involved in this. But buying a Shakudama for 100,000 yen is a pretty reasonable price for this massive fireworks shell, and I'll make sure you get pictures of it from all the angles, so you'll feel like this is really something that is your own. You can share this picture on social media. You can do a lot with it. And if you have any requests, you can let me know. I'll ask you in the survey, so we all have a lot of fun with this. That's the goal, to get everybody involved. And on that night, on November 3rd and November 28th, when those fireworks go up into the sky, it's going to be super cool to know that we all back this together. And we played with this community a pretty positive role in their community here in Japan, here in Nagano, and in Yamanashi. It's not a huge thing, but it's pretty big because it has a bigger impact than just the money. It has a bigger impact than just it's about knowing that people really haven't forgotten what happened, and people still really care from all around the world, and that makes like a huge difference in the hearts of the people of that community. That they're still recovering. You can still see the damage from it even a year and a half, 2 years on. And I'm just so proud of our community for backing this and making this a reality once again. I don't know if I'm going to do this next year. So if you're on the fence, just do it, man. Be a part of this, because I will make sure that we all have some fun on event night. All right, thanks everybody. I'm gonna get going. It's pretty cool. We got 382 backers, so a little bit more every time. Share this with your friends. And again, any questions, onlynjapandvd at gmail.net is where you can get a hold of me, or you can try to leave a comment here, but don't leave a message to the Fireworks Association, because then it comes to me like a week later. So it's better just to contact me by email. Thanks everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you in another live stream tomorrow. Probably doing an AK walk as well this weekend. And tonight I will release 100% the Asakusa Street Food episode with Eric Cirque 6. I had a tooth chip yesterday, massive headache, just went to bed. Just woke up fresh and feeling a lot better. So there you go. Lots of stuff happening.